Tonight, we are going to be discussing inflation. And Romanian sex trafficking. Inflation. Rising prices and its effect on the overall economy. Huh? You might want to wake the kids. It's gonna be a burner, baby. Prices are up about 6% from last year. And as usual, one group is bearing the brunt.
Working families, clobbered by inflation.
Means people can't afford groceries, toiletries, other goods necessary to provide for their families.
They're not even going for medical treatments that they need because they need the money to pay the gas bill.
It falls most heavily on working folks, middle income, blue collar, hard hats, lower middle income.
Grease goblins, mid-lower income, unwashed masses, lower, middle income, the Irish. That's who it falls on, the Irish. It sucks that inflation makes it harder for the working class because pre-inflation, 66% of Americans were already just living paycheck to paycheck with no cushion for a health crisis or a job loss or a charcuterie board for your MILF Manor watch parties. But fear not, working class, America's most treasured and politically convenient demographic. Chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, has heard the call.
It's clearly time to raise interest rates.
Yes! Inflation is bringing pain to ordinary households. So this is an action we must take.
Higher interest rates will bring down inflation. They will also bring some pain to households.
Hey, you know what might help your kick in the nuts? A nut kick.
Housing prices go higher, credit card debt go higher.
We need wages to come down pretty significantly.
We need fewer jobs. We need a higher unemployment rate.
We actually want to see and hear about more layoffs and lower wages, more firings.
There's going to need to be increases in unemployment to contain inflation.
I gotta say, it takes major balls to promote unemployment while in Bermuda, Bahama, Poughkeepsie. So to help people living paycheck to paycheck, the plan is to reduce or take away said paycheck, which sounds bad, but only because you're dumb.
You would think that as an individual worker, I want to be paid more, but from a macroeconomic sense, a lot of these trends are tough and will hold the whole economy back.
Yeah! What are you thinking, you greedy 1997 Honda Civic driving, TJ Maxx wearing motherfuckers? Remember when the world shut down and they sent you a check so as not to have you die? This is your fault.
The root cause of spiking inflation is the COVID-19 relief package.
We're all paying the price for having overstimulated this economy during the pandemic and putting too much money into people's pockets.
They're in some of the best financial shape they've ever been, and the result is that demand is outstripping supply a little bit.
We have to act. Americans are starting to have enough. But not to worry. If inflicting pain on already suffering workers is a little microeconomic for you, there's a macroeconomic way to explain it.
He's going to ask everyone to just take a little bit of medicine now for the good of the country.
Tastes terrible and hurts too.
Very, very bitter indeed.
Is it necessary? Yes.
We have to accept our medicine.
Say, listen, we're not going to dribble out the medicine. Let's take it now.
Yes! And we're going to deliver the medicine directly into your dick hole. Which is, as you know, the only avenue to deliver medicine that eases pain and suffering. Open up your dick hole and say, ah! Now, I don't actually even think that would work, would it? Mine just wheezes now.